Hi everyone, I'm Shelly and you're watching There's No Place Like Home. I'm hoping that you are going to be able to hear me in this video. We have new neighbors and they have a baby and they are blasting Diego for him right now. So that's all that I'm hearing through the wall, but I'm hoping that since I'm using a microphone, that will kind of drown that out. But yeah, every once in a while, I will give you kind of a life update for us. And our life update right now is that my family has COVID. So far, I do not have any symptoms. I have not been tested. My husband and our adult kids, they had to get tested for work, so they do have it. And all of my children are showing some form of symptoms. Usually it lasts anywhere from like 1 to 3 days for them, and then they seem to be okay. And everyone's symptoms so far are really mild. And this has been going on for some of us, well, not us, because it's not really including me, but for some of them have been dealing with it since like Monday or Tuesday, and today is Friday. So really not that far into it. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about, first of all, I just want to ask for your prayers, because the one person that I do worry about in all of this is London, because she's immunocompromised. And yes, she is showing symptoms. As of right now, her symptoms still seem mild, but I just would appreciate your prayers for her. But yeah, I wanted to get into how strange the situation is of how it seems to have affected our family. So we're living in Pennsylvania, and we've been hearing for the past couple of months how there is a surge in 6 states, a COVID surge. And 5 out of those 6 states have mask mandates, and Pennsylvania is one of those. But what I have also noticed is that the more that people are vaccinated, the higher our COVID rates seem to go. And, you know, my husband isn't one who really talks very much about this stuff. He's very quiet about it, and you know he isn't interested in getting the vaccine, and so it's not like him to really come out and say stuff to me. But after our oldest daughter's boyfriend tested positive, he also works with my husband, and then our oldest son tested positive. And I have to say that my oldest daughter's boyfriend, our oldest son, our second oldest son, our second oldest daughter, and my husband all work together. All of them are positive. And as it turns out, my husband started telling me that they've noticed that since they had a lot of people at their job, they all went out and got vaccinated. And since those people at that job went out and got vaccinated, all of a sudden, there is like an explosion of cases at my husband's place of work. And he really made it a point to say that this whole time, since the whole beginning, he said it's been like sporadic cases, like here and there, nothing really major, just once in a while. But since the people started getting vaccinated there, there's just been an explosion of both people who are unvaccinated and vaccinated who are now testing positive for it. And so I happened to go on Twitter, and I asked if anyone knew of a study that might link this vaccine with shedding, because to be quite honest with you, I haven't done a whole lot of reading on it because I'm not interested in getting it. My husband's not interested in getting it, so I wanted to just use my time elsewhere. But I did want to know to see if there was a study. And someone who actually works with my husband, who follows me on Twitter, actually messaged me, and he basically said the exact same thing that my husband did. He said that same thing. There were a couple cases here and there since the very, very beginning, and then all of a sudden it's like a bomb went off, and there are people everywhere at the plant who are now positive. And he pointed out that every department who had people who got the vaccine now has people out for COVID, and that does include some of the people who got vaccinated. So this is just my story, and I'm not going to, say that this is proof of anything. But I think that anecdotal evidence is really important in times like this, and we'll see how long this even gets to stay up. Who knows? But as of right now, I mentioned that my kids and my husband, that their symptoms are pretty mild. They have Like some of them have fevers, a sore throat, a cough, congestion. Some of them had headaches. I don't think any of them have headaches right now. Some of them have lost taste and smell, but not all of them. And again, it just seems kind of like a bad head cold for a lot of them. And I'm hoping that it stays that way. And again, so far, I don't have any symptoms. I'm praying that I don't get any symptoms of it, but I'm not going to go out and get tested. And I'm not getting my younger children tested. The only reason that anyone got tested was because their work made them, because of everything that's going on. So I'm just basically giving everyone vitamin D and vitamin C and zinc. And then they have a supplement that has echinacea and elderberry in it. And I've been faithfully taking my vitamin D and iodine for months. Like before any of this, I just take it because I feel better when I take my vitamin D and iodine. So I'm hoping that that really helps me to stave off some symptoms. But if you don't see any videos from me in a while, you're going to know that that's probably why. So that's just fair warning. But as of right now, that's really what's going on. And I wanted to share exactly how I think that it may have happened. So anyway, I hope you're all well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and would like to hear more of what I have to say, I would love if you would do that. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave one here or on Instagram. And I hope you have a great day.